Yo, what up guys, it's your girl Kenzie and welcome back to my channel, and I am so glad to be back onto my channel as well. It has been like probably a month guys, month and a half maybe, I don't know anymore, I lost count. Because I recently got a second job. It was going to go towards an apartment so that I can live here in Niceville where I live. But plans have changed. I'm working on a new project right now. I'm not going to tell you what it is yet until I got all the money that I need. And then I will actually tell you guys what my big project is. But it won't be like soon. It won't be like now. It won't be like a month or two. It's going to be a long process, this big project is. And so all you have to do is just sit down and wait to hear it. But anyways, guys, let's talk about makeup. You guys probably may or may not know this, but I have been wearing makeup since I was around 17 years old, but I never got into it fully until my 4th semester of college, which was my last semester at college, like my last year, get it? Anyways, so I started getting into it more seriously, and then of course when I came back home from college and I was looking for jobs, I had to start wearing makeup so I can look for jobs, look more presentable instead of looking like a paley white girl. And the best thing I like about makeup is there is no rules. You can do whatever you want, how you want to do it. It's all you. And that's what I like about makeup so much. And I wear it basically every day. It's the saddest thing in the world. But I love it so much. I can't get enough of it. The only thing I hate about it is when I have to take it off at night and I'm just like dreading it. Anyways guys, this is how I do my everyday makeup for work, for this, for that. This is like my summer makeup as well, but I don't wear it out to the beach or out to the pool or out sunning. No, this is just what I wear for work. And when I'm going out with friends to go see a movie or go out to eat dinner with a guy, this is like just, again, my everyday makeup, not my outdoor makeup. Before I get started into this video, if you're new to my channel, it's the first time seeing my face, you should hit the subscribe button down below and turn on my post notifications so you get notified when I post a new video every single week. Now guys, without further ado, let's get into this video. Alright guys, let's start off my makeup. First, I'm going to prime my face. I'm using this Maybelline primer. I'm going to be using a lot of Maybelline products in my video. I use a lot of drugstore and a lot of like high-end stores. So what I'm doing here, I'm just blending it in. You're supposed to use it, you know, only in those spots where it's most oily, but I don't have any oily skin, guys. I have very dry skin, so I focused it on my nose. That's my C secret, guys. I have a very dark, that's the one I have very dark. I don't have very dark skin right now. I have very light skin. I haven't been out in the sun yet. So what I'm using is my Too Faced Born This Way foundation. As you can see, I just used about 2.5 pumps to almost 3 pumps of foundation. And what I'm doing, I'm using my finger and I'm putting the foundation all over my face. You can either do that or you can take your beauty blender and put it right into your hand and just do it that way. I used to do it that way, but I feel like this is much more easier and much more faster to blend it that way. And as you can see, I'm just blending it as well. Just make sure it's all blended in so that way you don't see any marks of foundation all over my face at all. And of course, sometimes I take some of the excess off my hand and dab it into my face as well. Next, I'm using concealer. This is the concealer I use. Again, like I said, it's going to be all Maybelline products that I have. This is one that a lot of YouTubers use, and it's very good on my skin, and I love it very much. That's what I'm doing. I'm concealing under my eyes, my forehead, my nose, my smile lines, under my chin, and of course some of my acne that is still popping up because this foundation is medium to full coverage, so it doesn't cover up all my acne, but it covers up most of it. So what I'm doing now is I'm blending it in, including make sure that I have all my acne cover up. And next, I'm taking this loose translucent powder. No, it's not the one that a lot of YouTubers use because I'm very cheap. So what I do, I use this drugstore one, and I've used about 2, maybe 3 to 4 layers of this loose translucent powder under my eyes. And I also put it on my forehead and sometimes on my jawline. And while I'm setting it, I will do my brows. And so what I'm using for my brows is my Anastasia Brown Wiz. And what I do, I take the spoolie and I brush my brows first just to comb them and make them straight for 1, and 2, just to see if there's any sparse areas. Next, I draw my brows on, and what I do, I go from inward to outward to the tip of the tail, and I draw it and I cover up any sparse areas that I see. And then once I finish with that and I'm satisfied, I will Of course, use the spoolie and make sure it's all blended in. And what I'm going to do my brows off camera. Next, I'm going to take this big fluffy brush. This is one of my favorite brushes. And dust off the translucent powder and blend it all over my face as well. And it's going to get into my eyes, you guys can see. So after I put it all over my face, I'm still going to use more. So I'm using this hard translucent powder. And I'm just going to rub it all over my face. And I do about like 2 kind of worth of layers of that just to make sure it's blended in. And again, you're supposed to use translucent powder for oily skin, but like I said, I don't have oily skin and very dry skin, but I still want to make sure my makeup doesn't come off my skin, like melt off my skin throughout the day. Next, I'm going to be using this concealer lipstick type thing, and I'm going to put it on my eyelids as an eyeshadow primer. This I love so much. It's because you don't have to spend around $20 to almost $40 worth of eyeshadow primer for your eyes. Next, I'm taking this concealer brush and I'm blending in the concealer into my eyelids. And the best thing I like about concealer is that it also not only primes your eyelids, but also, you know, conceals your veins. I don't use eyeshadow, I usually use my bronzer. So what I'm taking right here is this little fluffy brush and I'm blending it into my eyes and I'm making a windshield wiper motion. I know it's very dirty, but it comes together in the end. And of course the excess that I have after I finish both my eyes, I will do my nose. It's kind of like contouring slash bronzing my nose up. And next I'm taking my angled brush, can't speak today, brush and putting it under my eyelids. Next, I'm going to take my eyelash curler, almost killing myself. So what I do with my eyelash curler, I do something different than most people do. What I like to do, I like to curl both my lashes first. Then I take my mascara, my Lash Blast mascara, do my eyes, and then of course after I'm satisfied with the first layer, I will take the eyelash curler again, curl my lashes, and then really quickly curl my, put mascara on my eyelids again, because mascara dries pretty quickly, guys, and when it gets very tacky, it's harder to add another layer of mascara. But I tried to do it anyways, and I did the other lash off camera as well. Next, I'm taking my bronzer and I'm kind of contouring slash bronzing up my face. So I take the little brush that comes with the Hoola bronzer and I'm doing my cheeks, my forehead, my nose, my jawline, and under my lips to make a little pouty look, and of course my neck, because we want to make myself look a little bit bronzy and I look like I've been kissed by the sun, even though I have not been out in the sun all summer, guys. And again, I don't know why I'm adding another layer of bronzing on my nose. It's just what I do. And then I take this buffing brush and I blend it in very harshly into my face. I mainly focus on my nose and my forehead. Mainly my forehead, because I want to make it look like I have been kissed by the sun, guys. Like I said, make it look very natural, like I have been out in the sun, like I'm not a pasty white ghost, even though I am. So I blend it all in. I blend it down my neck, my jawline, my nose. I do my nose a lot because we don't want any harsh lines to make it look like I just put contour slash bronzer on my nose and just left it there. Next, I was still kind of debating whether to do blush or not, but I decided to. So I'm using this Revlon blush and my angled blush brush, and I'm doing my, my cheeks. And of course, just one swoop of my bronzing, kind of, because you can use blush as a bronzer. Next, I'm taking this eyeshadow and highlighter. So what I do with the eyeshadow, I use the brightest one, the whitest one, the eyeshadows, and this little fluffy brush, and I do my brow bone. And then I take this other highlighter that's a different color, and I take this precision brush, and I do the inner corners of my eyes, and I did my inner corner on the off camera. And then I take the little brush again, and what I do is that I highlight my cheeks. It's like the highest points of my face, and you can see it's very bright. It's one of my favorites. And then, of course, I do my other side, and then I do the tip of my nose, my bridge, the bridge of my nose, my cupid's bow, and my forehead. Now, since I want to make it look very natural, because I do look like I'm highlighted from the gods, I use my blending brush and I blend it in to make it look very natural. And so I do my, my cheekbones, my bridge of the nose, and of course my forehead. Next, I take my Marbidescu Rose Water Spray, and what I do, I spray it all over my face and fan it, and that's what I do. That's what I set my makeup with. And like I said, guys, that's all I do for my makeup. That's my everyday makeup look. Guys, that's actually how I do my everyday makeup routine. I am so excited that I actually got to film it. It's been a while since I filmed a everyday makeup tutorial, and so I was like, let's get back to my roots. And of course, when I filmed it, I filmed it like twice, I have to say. Back in November, I filmed it, and I had different makeup, and it was gonna go up to November for Thanksgiving. That didn't go out, and so I decided back in April to do an everyday makeup routine. And again, a lot of it has, my makeup routine has changed so much. It always does change so much whenever I do it. But yeah, if you like this video so much, please give it a very big thumbs up, because you know that's very helpful. Comment down below what you want to see for next week's video, or what you want to see for future videos as well. I'm actually taking requests, even though in my mind I actually know what I want to do. I already got next week's video ahead, a schedule. I am filming that right now as we speak. And I already got it all planned, this and that. It will be out next week, guys. You don't want to miss it. All my social media will be linked in the description below. You know, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Now I'm getting back on Instagram, and possibly, guys, get back on Twitter. Wait for that. I might get back on that in the next month. We'll see. But you guys know I have a Now account where you guys ask me questions, and I answer to the best of my ability on there every Friday or Saturday. If I don't do it tonight, I might do it tomorrow night, just depending on how I feel and what's going on that night. So yeah. And like I said at the beginning of this video, if you're new to my channel and you haven't already, please hit the subscribe button down below or right there. And if you want to check out all my last video, it'll be right there. I love you all guys so much, and I'll catch you all next week with a brand new video. Bye!